Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. A happy new year. So I've just spent New Year in Lanzarote, Matagorda, which is the resort next to Porto del Carmen. It's a bit quieter than Porto del Carmen, but you can walk along the promenade. It takes about 10-15 minutes. So anyway, if you're a big fan of the Canary Islands like I am, you're probably going to be quite disappointed to hear what I've got to say. So, the holiday itself and the hotel were absolutely fantastic. I stayed in Sol Lanzarote in Matagorda. If you look at previous videos, there's a hotel review in there, and there's another review on a walk along the promenade to Porto del Carmen. But basically, flew out on the 28th. Flight was on time, everything was good. Got to the airport, got to immigration. There was 5 flights in total landed for the UK. So in the immigration hall, there must have been about 300 people for like 2 hours. There was about 5 machines that were switched on to put your passport through and do fingerprints to clear immigrations. The rest of them machines were all turned off, which would say total maybe about 30 machines. So I'm not saying, it's because of Brexit, but there was no explanation. Didn't look as if the machines were broken, looked as if they were turned off. And if it was because of Brexit, then I think, considering the British people contribute heavily to the Canary Islands every year, so there's like 10 million people yearly visit the Canary Islands for the UK. They contribute to a third of the economy, and a third of the employment is due to British holidaymakers. So for me personally, I don't think I'll be going back for a long time, to Lanzarote at least. I mean, previous in the year, I was in Fuerteventura, didn't really have any major problems, and Gran Canaria was the same, no major problems. Obviously, it's different now with the British passport. It's a bit tighter to get in. There's more checks and all the rest of it. It's not as fluent as it used to be, and a British passport is certainly not gold like it used to be in Europe. But that's to be expected. But the Lanzarote experience was not pleasant. And then to make matters worse, when I finally got through immigration, got up to the transfer, and one of the reps for a British cheap travel company that will remain nameless, she said it was our own fault for voting Brexit. Not really what I call customer service, and not really the thing to say to people when they've been stressed out, standing crammed in an airport for 2 hours. So anyway, I thought I'd put that out there, and it's fair warning for anybody else going abroad. It might have been a one-off incident, but I don't know. But even if they'd made some sort of announcement and said, we've got technical problems with the machines or whatever, but it didn't look as if it was that. But if you want to see more of the holiday, the positives, check out my videos. If you want to see more content on holidays, like, subscribe, which is absolutely free, share, comment, and thanks for watching folks, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye.